You ever wondered what attracts women to men? Or rather, what gets them attached? I'm sure you have. And while you've probably been told that finances, looks, and good vibes are the major attraction triggers that draw women, I'm here to tell you that there is so much more. We've all seen dudes who are neither financially buoyant nor good-looking get the best chicks out there and keep us wondering what truly gets women attached. So to get the answer to this question, keep watching. Understanding the female nature. You want to know how to get women attached, then you gotta first and foremost have an understanding of female nature. First off, women are not simple beings. Rather, they are complex individuals with numerous desires, aspirations, and emotions. And beneath all these lies a trait peculiar to them all. A longing for emotional connection and security. Yes, buddy, that's right. All women, irrespective of class or social standing, long for a man that they can connect with emotionally, while offering them security at the same time. I watch a lot of movies, and so I saw this one a couple of days ago that really fits perfectly, gave me the inspiration to write this video. So it was about Jack, and he was a CEO of a multi-million-dollar company. He could afford anything that he wanted, and he was so influential that even the president of the US was his close pal. Damson, on the other hand, was a software developer who worked for a tech startup. Both met Pamela at a ball and immediately took interest in her. Jack, who had so much money, deployed the oldest trick that rich dudes used in getting any lady of their choice. We spend money on them. Jack would take Pamela on expensive trips, buy her expensive gifts, schedule expensive dates, all that just to get her to fall for him. Damson, on the other hand, was focused on creating a connection. He would spend time with Pamela as much as he could while engaging in romantic activities like painting, Netflix, and chilling, and, all that. Now, dear listener, would you like to know who Pamela ended up with? Yeah, it was Damson. Yeah, most women would rather go after a man who's well-to-do in terms of finances, but such women mostly are gold diggers. And they're going to leave those kinds of dudes at the next available other dude that has more money. But a genuine woman will always pick a man who she's able to connect with emotionally over some dude who's got money to dump on her. So, back to the big question. How do women get attached? Understanding their nature and noting that they always value emotional connection more than anything else, gives you your answer. The role of desire. Aside from understanding the female nature, desire also plays a massive role in how women get attached. Buddy, when you have qualities like confidence, ambition, and kindness, amongst others, women always strive to be around you, as these are the kinds of qualities that all women desire in a man. So if you lack them, then getting these attributes should be at the top of your list. But wait, there's more. One peculiar thing about desire is that it goes both ways. While the woman needs to desire you before she gets attached, she's also gonna crave being desired by you. Yeah. The truth remains that all women want to be cherished and adored and treated right, and offered the best life. I mean, shit, that sounds good to me too, but this is because the moment women feel valued, an emotional connection is created, and the bond of attraction is strengthened. For a better understanding, picture this. You meet a girl for the first time at a mall and you just walk up to her. You compliment her looks, you ask for her number, and you do all that while you're maintaining eye contact. You both start conversing, and during each conversation, you make her feel like the Queen of England, showing her that you desire her more than anything in the world at that moment. Do you think constantly doing that is going to get her attached to you? She would get attached because you've shown her traits of confidence, respect, ambition, something every woman wants. Likewise, making her feel special and desirable. This is to say, the desire goes way beyond physical attraction, and it's more about emotional compatibility and connection. Once you share similar values, interests, and life goals with women, it will only be natural that they get attached to you. Female arousal and chemistry. Yet another way that women get attached is by arousal and chemistry. The truth is, once a woman is aroused, she's automatically going to become attached to you and will do everything to spend more time with you. Aside from arousal, chemistry is yet another big attachment factor. Being able to vibe and understand each other is one major factor that gets women seeking girls' attention. One of my very numerous college experiences with the girls will help provide a better understanding here. So basically, during a basketball game between New York University, my alma mater, and Stansfield University, I was fortunate enough to sit near a brunette by the name of Grace, who shared a similar interest in basketball as I did. In no time, talks of the NBA, basketball stars like LeBron James and Giannis Antetokounmpo, soon filled our conversation, and with time, I realized our love for hip-hop and Afrobeat and our interest in politics, to mention a few, all these things, and, well, you know, it's safe to say that we shared a unique chemistry, which, of course, ultimately made her sexually drawn to me. Now, did I smash? This is the important question. Of course I smashed, but what we had went way beyond sex. Grace became obsessed with me as she filled me in on her daily activities and would not let a day go by without hearing from me. She became attached. While what I and Grace had ended with my days in college, it is safe to say that chemistry and sexual attraction are a major factor that gets women attached. Emotional connection. We talked a bit earlier about how the female nature is mainly about emotional connection. Now it's time to throw a bit more light on emotional connection being one of the ways that women get attached. Fact remains that emotional connection is the bedrock of all relationships, and the moment a lady starts getting emotionally attached to you, she's got to do everything to remain in your good books, a move that would get her ultimately attached. So, what does emotional connectivity entail? Well, in simple terms, it encompasses intimacy, understanding, and emotional support, amongst others. However, creating that connection is not as easy as it sounds. Building emotional connection is going to expose you to vulnerability, empathy, and lots of communication, as it entails creating a safe space where you and the lady in question can express your true selves without fear of being judged or rejected. I'm sure you've heard the phrase countless times, "I can't let him go. He's the only one who truly understands me and accepts me for who I am." Well, each time that this statement's made, it is the emotional connection that both partners have previously created that is usually at play. See, the moment that you connect with this girl emotionally, she's going to become everlastingly attracted to you, attached to you. Remember, emotional connection isn't just restricted to sharing your highs and lows. It's about being there for each other through thick and thin, supporting your dreams, aspirations, and just celebrating each other's successes. Wondering how ladies get attached? Emotional connection. Emotional attachment, that's one of the answers. Trust and security. Time to delve into the powers trust and security hold in getting girls attached. Buddy, every woman craves trust and security, as there's no greater feeling than knowing that your partner has your back, in both good and bad times. The moment a woman trusts you, she's immediately going to be attached to you. The moment we trust any other person, our attachment to them grows a little bit, so why wouldn't it grow substantially with your partner? She would open her heart fully and she wouldn't mind being vulnerable, you see? But of course, trust goes both ways. Women not only want to trust, but to be trusted. Yeah, you know, several dating pros have advised that you shouldn't trust ladies. However, that sucks. The truth remains that when you prove to a woman that you trust her, she will feel free to share her entire experience and encounter with you. A move that creates a deeper connection and a better understanding. Women are not inherently less trustworthy than men. Men are not inherently less trustworthy than women. We are people at the end of the day. So building trust and security is important. It's not a walk in the park, but it's important. It requires investment, commitment, consistency, reliability, and honesty. And it entails showing up for her when she needs you the most and being transparent about your thoughts and your feelings. Not saying, "Oh, I don't feel like talking about it right now." Why not right now? Because you don't want to think about it? No, get into it. Talk about it. Be a human. And unless the answer to why not now is, "I'm drunk and I want to do it when I'm sober," do it now. You see, this is where most dudes get it wrong. They focus on the financial aspect of being there, right? But showing up for her goes so much further than that. Trust me, giving her a sense of security and proving that you are trustworthy. These are the key steps that would get her attached to you in a matter of seconds. So, there you have it, young buck. From understanding the female nature to creating emotional connections, those are the hooks that will get women attached in no time. Watching this video without putting its content into practice is going to leave you staying the same. Go figure. You don't do anything, you don't get results. You're going to stay a dude who hardly gets any attention from women. So, act on the advice given in this video and see yourself transform into that high-value man that you've always wanted to